Are we live? Hello? Are you gonna be a bitch for me now, Twitch, or are you gonna... Okay, perfect. We're live. Oh no, I swore in the first 15 seconds YouTube's gonna demonetize me. The horrors. But yeah. Welcome to the stream. The Mass Effect 2 stream, the one that everybody has been waiting for. We're gonna go through the relay and see whether Miranda dies or not. Howdy, Star Pressure. Hey, Lena. Welcome, welcome. I'm just ordering myself some food in the meantime. So we will get started very shortly. Can we bet channel points on whether or not she dies? You can make as many bets as you want as long as it financially benefits me in some way. I'm not going to turn that down. Hey, Jill. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, everybody's piling in. People really want to see the suicide mission. Hello, Pitar from Righteous. Are you a new viewer? Don't know how channel points work, so you tell me if it benefits you? I don't fucking know how channel points work, man. You can figure that out amongst yourselves. Is this the mythical one good Mass Effect 2 part? That's not fair. There's been a couple of good parts. I really like Samara's loyalty mission. What the fuck are channel points? I would look into it right now, but I'm literally ordering myself a DoorDash. So. What'd you think of Tally's loyalty mission? Very good. Very good. The whole trial was really fascinating. I've always thought the Quarians were like the third most interesting culture in Mass Effect. And I really appreciate getting to learn more about them. Plus, Sheree Agdashlu's voice is always appreciated. I'm a big fan of The Expanse, after all. Channel points are things you get from watching. Okay. I see. Oh cool, DoorDash saves my last order. I can just order it again. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. Don't support DoorDash. They're probably a really shitty company. Yes, I will order myself an extra pie. I love solving really complex alien legal processes by yelling. Dude, Shepard... I still don't quite understand how Shepard managed to resolve that, but it worked out. Fuck the law. Fuck procedure. We do it. Hey Jill, could you send out an extra ping to Tara? Just in case. Shouldn't get my first one. Sick. Still feel good about your Legion loyalty choice? Well, you say still as if I ever actually felt good about it. I did kill the heretics, because I do not feel good about brainwashing under any circumstances. I don't know what ramifications that's going to have in the Geth-Quarian conflict in Mass Effect 3, because somehow, despite seeing a full LP of Mass Effect 3 when it came out, I know remarkably little about the entire Rannoch mission. But yeah. Also, hey Tara. Welcome, welcome. I'm just ordering myself some food real quick, and then I will get started. I would wait until after the stream, but I was told to do it quickly, for reasons. We gave them heart eyes, so the brainwashing's technically legal. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect. Food is on its way. I can just monitor that. Pull up chat here. Gucci. You killed them because you don't like brainwashing. I killed them because I hate Reaper servants. That's fair. That is entirely fair. I cannot fault your logic. Gonna make the marinade of some chicken fajitas. Are you still gonna be able to watch as you do that, or is this a BRB? Because I'm about to start the mission. Yeah, totally. All right, sick. Oh yeah, Lynn. If you're not subscribed, you're gonna see ads. I'm gonna stop running the ad breaks after this stream because they barely make me a pittance. Ad revenue for a single stream is like a fraction of a penny. Hello, Lieutenant. Time to fucking die? Probably. Alright. Launch... Oh boy, launch suicide mission. Yep, they just call it that straight from the get-go. Hey, Queequeg. Is everyone loyal? That is a good question, Pitar. I'm glad you asked. In case you have not been watching my previous Mass Effect 2 streams, Miranda was loyal, and then she had her little piss baby argument with Jack. I sided with Jack because I didn't have enough Paragon or Renegade points. And I didn't make enough to resolve the argument by the time the crew was abducted and I finished Legion's loyalty mission. So we're gonna throw caution to the wind on that. Jack is loyal, and that's what matters. Alright, so, ground rules for the suicide mission, alright? You can scream, "You should kill yourself now," in chat. At any given time. I do not want backseating. Unless I ask for it. No advice, no hints. I know most of the gimmicks. I think. I have a hazy memory of things that I should and shouldn't do. However, I do not know what the variable of disloyal Miranda is going to cause me. And I'm very excited to see what plays out there. If I make a boneheaded decision, don't tell me it was a boneheaded decision until somebody dies as a result of it. Alright? We Gucci. Also, if and when Miranda inevitably dies, everybody post, I don't know, a party hat emote or something. Please don't be backseaty chat. That means you too, Queequeg. That means you too. Don't think you're getting off easy just because you're one of my mods. Disloyal people are more likely to die. Yes, I am aware. However, I don't know what position Miranda is most likely to die in, so don't tell me. Alright, is it gonna immediately happen as soon as I pick Joker for everything? He may have glass bones, but his will is steel. Can you set up a prediction poll for her death? Would that be a straw poll, or does Twitch have a built-in polling system? Because I can set up a straw poll in like 2 minutes. One jokillion tickets. Alright, I'll pull up a straw poll. You can all place your bets in just a second. Create poll. I think Twitch has one where you bet channel points. Well, I don't know how to set that the fuck up, so, yeah, I don't know. If a bunch of people die, are you carrying it to ME3, or are you going to restart off screen after? That is conditional on who dies. Oh, you're going to do it quick? Thank you. If Morden or Tally die, I will reset. Specifically because Mass Effect 3 falls apart without them. Everyone else, no matter how much I love them, is fair game. It is open season on everybody who is not Tally or Morden. Even Garrus. If I am somehow stupid enough to put Garrus in a position where he dies, I think I deserve to have my romance cut off. I don't think I'm gonna put Garrus in a position where he dies. Really don't think that's a great idea? We'll see. We'll see, alright? Depends on how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna get going. Suicide Mission, Alien Loving, this is an XCOM stream. I gotta get back to that. Once I finish Mass Effect 2, like this, Shadow Broker, and Arrival, then I will slot XCOM somewhere back in the rotation. Alright, apparently the prediction poll is up. I'm not going to look at it. Place your bets. Anyway. Say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye to everyone.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
Oh, and I'm also gonna need to, like, go pause in probably like 20 minutes to get my food if they drop it off on time, but then we're good. Gotta rescue our crew!
My people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander.
I predict she will fail due to ship upgrades. I have the necessary upgrades, don't you worry. Unless, like, Grunt's life is tied to the med bay or some shit. Cut to the ass, cowards. Man, remember when I... Oh.
Hey, I brought wine. Best I could afford on a vigilante salary.
Oh, we're doing this. Garrus! 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 Are you serious?
If you were a Turian, I'd be complimenting.
Are we gonna fuck to that one piece of boss battle music from FF16?
Hair looks good, and your waist is very supportive. Hopefully that's not offensive in human culture.
Whoa, consider me seduced, smooth talker.
As much as I wanted to hear the rest of his flirting, I'm gonna hit every interrupt in here. I got Paramore.
I've seen so many things go wrong, Shepard. My work at CSEC, what happened with Sidonis. I want something to go right. Just once. Just...
I love you so much, Garrus. I love you so much, Garrus. Ah, ah. No, don't come back to Martin Sheen. Go fuck yourself, game.
Shepard, I wish I had more information.
That's all I get.
I don't like you heading through that relay.
I'm alone in the house right now, so I can shout my indignation all I want. Fuck yourself, Tim. That was sub G rated. That was barely ages 10 and up. Thanks, Fox News. Only the characters with human body morphs get sex scenes. Fuck off. Worst part of the game. I rescind all of my complaints about the main story. Worst part of the game. The team is strong. Probably. We don't really know what the mission is, so we don't know if we needed an assassin or not, but...
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I knew we brought you back.
Want to know Tim's real name? Oh yeah, I was told.
Despite the danger, it's a great...
It was like Jack Hawk or something. I don't remember. It was in the last stream. It was some stupid shit like that. God, I hate Tim so much. Jack Harper, yeah. Big Jack Horner. Do not sully our Lord and Savior, Big Jack, with that comparison. Alright. Join us, motherfucker! Wait, if I say join us, is it gonna be pro-Cerberus, or is it gonna be like, ha, bet you're too much of a pussy to come down here and fight by yourself? I thought Tim was like watching you fuck Garrus for a second. That would be the first base thing he's done.
I got room on the Normandy if you're that eager to see it.
It's a tempting offer, but it's not my place. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset.
I don't even know why we've been working with you. You've done nothing for us. We have accomplished nothing working with you that we would not have accomplished working with the Alliance, except get a new ship. He funds me? I never spend money. He doesn't have to fund shit.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated.
May I give advice? Not unless I ask for advice, Pitar.
Commander, the drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
It is a blind-ish run. Alright, just got the suicide mission trophy. Let's go.
Brace for deceleration.
Oh, shit!
Yo, it's the opening of Star Trek 2009.
Too close.
Okay, to be clear, it's just at certain moments that squaddies can die permanently, right? It's not like if I let them die in combat, that's a permanent loss. Okay, just making sure, because I'm not that great at this game.
Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of
I did get the
accretion
upgrades,
disk.
yes. Oh. If you die in the game, you die for real life? Probably.
Has to be a collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
The visual of the galactic core is pretty cool. Oh no!
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off.
Shepard, I can't balance properly. It's like we're missing a med bay or something.
Take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
You want another round? Come on, girl. Let's give it to him.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This game is not free of bugs and scripting errors, so if somebody dies anyway as a result of decisions that I didn't make, we'll see.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
If you hadn't bought plating, Thane would already be dead. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so this is where we're gonna use all of that cover that I've been observing in the cargo hold. Alright, I'll take... This is just the cargo hold battle, so... I'll take Legion and Samara. Yeah, I don't think this is a death point. If I'm wrong, then I apologize to Samara. You had the best loyalty mission in the game. Look at all this cover. Look at this arena. Oh. Oh, it's actually called Oculus. Yeah, you better run. Are you gonna come back? I guess not. Or, wait. Oh, yes, you will. Fucking reload. Run from the male gaze.
Find more heavy ammunition.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jeff.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in.
Yeah.
Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Edie, if it doesn't fit, force it.
This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
I'm also mad that Legion isn't romanceable, but what can you do?
Significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
Oh, I think my food just got here, so as soon as
Detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
we get gameplay back, I'm gonna go get my food.
This one's up to Shepard.
Alright. BRB, everybody. Please be patient. Wait, is it gonna play a horrible... Okay. I'm gonna pause it when it's not playing a horrible shrieking noise. BRB. Hello. My food is not here yet. My driver is apparently completing another nearby order first, so it'll still be another couple minutes. I will pause the stream again when it is literally at the fucking door. Anyway, Oculus. I don't actually think heavy weapons will be required to damage this enemy. I think we're doing pretty good. But if you insist. You're shooting it with a 200-pound anti-tank rifle? That's fine.
We're about to clear the debris field.
There it is. The collector base.
Just make sure you do want everyone to survive, right? I'm not going to go out of my way to get Miranda and Jacob killed.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
I just won't be particularly bothered if they do. Everyone else, yes, I'm trying to keep them alive. I will be very upset if they die. Oh hey, it's the one ship. It really feels like the collectors only have one ship, which makes them feel a little bit small.
Time to show our new teeth. Fire the main
Because
gun.
we've explicitly been encountering the same ship since Horizon. Oh hey,
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
get
Getting
fucked.
close and finish them off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride.
Can you believe they didn't let us see Garrus's ovipositor? Yeah.
Give him hell, girl.
Yeah. I can believe that the game from 2010 was too cowardly.
Look out!
Man, I hope there weren't any colonists aboard that ship.
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands brace for impact.
He's a bird lizard, not a bug. It doesn't have to be a bug to have an ovipositor. Not in porn world, anyway. Becca, the colonists already died if they killed the power to spring a trap on you.
Joker, you okay?
And we know for certain that they haven't, in all the wide world of the galaxy, abducted a single other colony since then.
Operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop the collectors, but I plan to live to tell about it.
I'm glad you're in charge. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors do not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors...
Oh, my driver is now on my road.
Alive.
Excellent. Cowards is censored. That might be on your end. Everybody needs to manually adjust their own profanity filters, which is weird. Alright, gang. Everybody who matters on this side of the table.
But this is where we're at.
Everybody who doesn't matter on the other side of the
Can't
table.
worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the
My
collectors
food just
will be
arrived.
holding them in there.
When it gives me another
Looks like
dialogue
there are too
choice,
many
I will
nodes.
go.
Might be a good idea to split up to keep the
Get
collectors
it.
off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
Okay. I will be right back. Shouldn't be longer than like a minute. Please be patient, and we will make the first of, no doubt, fatal choices. What did you order? I got some Popeyes. BRB. Alright, we're back. Did you see that mod Risky Suicide Mission that changes it from pass-fail to probabilities? I feel like... I'm gonna be totally honest. That would make a lot of people way more upset, but I feel like that's how it should be. I mean, it should be a toggle, but it should be in the game. Because I like for there to be an element of constant risk, you know what I mean? What if it just kills Morden, Tally, Legion, and Garrus randomly? I'm gonna go a step further than that. They should have set a toggle so that at any point in the game, while you're in combat, the squatty you have the most affinity with just randomly falls over of cardiac arrest. And the only way to avert that is to speedrun every mission. Yeah, Fox died. One less to worry about. Alright. No, both routes are blocked. See those doors? The only path to get someone open on the other side. Yeah, exactly. More games should have our Iron Man modes. That's what I want. Alternatives, distraction, blow the doors open. Let's look for alternatives.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Well, that's a complicated question, Jacob. I've been trying to send a lot of people into the shaft lately. Alright. So, tech specialist to unlock the door. Why would Jacob volunteer? Tally and Morden, I know, are, like, experts. Send Grunt. He can't even fit. He can't even fit in the vent. Every suggestion Jacob gives in this game is wrong. Kasumi would actually probably do a very good job. This is like her whole thing. Hit vent very hard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like risking Tally or Morden there. Kasumi is a techie, right? Master Thief and Unmatched Infiltration Specialist. I don't know. I don't remember if Kasumi has any tech skills. Kasumi is indeed a techie? Alright.
Kasumi, you've got the tech skills to do this.
I won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into
The hacker thief? I didn't remember if she was a hacker or a biotic thief.
I'll lead the
I don't
second
know.
fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
It's not gonna be fucking you. It's not gonna be you, Miranda. You disloyal piece of shit. Alright, leader for the alternate squad. This is tougher. Remember, no hints or advice unless I ask for them, alright? So let's go down the list. It's not gonna be Tally. I love her, but she is not a leader. Morden could theoretically lead everyone into a stirring battle by singing Gilbert and Sullivan, but I don't think they will let me. Pick Liara? I would. Zaid. Oh, Zaid would actually probably be perfect. Because he's a military veteran. He's got a lot of battlefield experience. Alright, Zaid is currently my #1 pick. Grunt is a good fighter. He's not a very good team player. I don't know how well he'll do in a leadership environment. Samara, Is Zaid that? He looks so boring. Yeah, both of the DLC companions are basic humans for some reason. I really think Zaid should have been a Batarian and Kasumi should have been, like, a Vorcha. Or something. No, she should have been a Volus. What am I talking about? Volus loves stealing. You won't have that problem next game? Oh, I'm aware, trust me. Hang on, I'm gonna take the chat pop-up off the screen while I think. Because I need to be able to see the text, and the chat pop-ups obscure the text. Jack, definitely not. Definitely not Jack. Thane's an assassin. He is, man, we don't have many leaders. Maybe Garrus. I don't know, maybe Garrus. He did lead a squad. And he used to be with CSEC. God, genetically manufactured to be superior in every way. God. It should be Joker. We should send Joker. Honestly, Jacob might do kind of okay in this. If he's gonna do anything. And definitely not Legion. Okay, so... let's see. We've got Zaid, Samara, Garrus, Jacob. I know Miranda excels in the leadership position, but, she's not loyal. You could say these hoes ain't loyal, even. If you want it to be crass, which I famously am not. I don't know. He trained in advanced tactics and field operations, so he is of a type. Oh man, I am. I don't know. I'm gonna strike them off one by one. I'm gonna say maybe not Zaid. Because it doesn't say anything in his profile about, like, tactics or anything. Samara is a 50-50 in my mind right now. It's kind of between these three, honestly. And Garrus is loyal. But I don't know. Wait, lead is in his profile. The word lead is in his body text. Alright, Garrus or Jacob? I think Garrus will have the best odds of success, but Jacob is gonna be the better meat shield. If things go wrong, if things go horribly tits up. Oh my god, we've been here for 45 minutes and I haven't even started the raid yet. Okay. Garrus, if this gets you killed... Garrus, if this gets you killed, I'm really sorry, buddy. I don't know. If I send Miranda... Here's the specific question that I am going to ask. If I send Miranda, and she's disloyal, and this causes her death, will that only result in her death, or will that result in the deaths of the entire second squad that she is leading? It's not the leader who's at risk of dying here. Okay, that's all I need to know. Get him, Garrus.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
God, you're such a cheerleader bitch! God! Ah!
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more.
It's time for payback.
The collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends.
Yeah, she said it like a bitch. That's the problem.
Wrong. They started a war, but we are not here to finish it. We're here
She's
to
just
make
mad
them
at me.
regret, to show them and everyone else what happens when you go too far. No more running and no more waiting. Let's hit them where they live.
All right. I snagged a fry real quick to motivate myself. So, squad selection. Here we go. So this is just... This is just the regular two on two that I'm taking with me, right? For the initial phase. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright.
I'm inside the ventilation shaft, Shep. It's hot in here, but it's clear.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
I'll give you one less to worry about, Shepard. Alright, I can put chat back on now since I'm not reading anything. On the screen you go. Oh hey, first time viewer, I just noticed you. Hello, Gamer140510. Alright. Architecture looks cool.
Garrus here. We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Watch out! Reinforcements coming in!
Man, you cannot stand up to my rifle at all. Which is quite fun, because I found it on your ship. Alright. I'm very nervous about... Oh shit.
There, over by the ventilation.
Don't boil to death, Kasumi. Generally, society's weapons are designed to penetrate their own defenses. That is a surprisingly profound thought. Oh, hi, Harbinger. Bye, Harbinger. Specialist in danger. Fuck off, Harbinger. There's no metaphor here, you meant their bullets? Yeah, but I'm gonna repurpose that. Because out of context is a really profound metaphor. Harbinger, fuck off. Alright. Watch me run past a valve somehow.
Got another obstacle in the way. Guess nobody said this would be easy.
Squaddies also have powers. I'm aware. Trust me, I know.
We're in position, just waiting for the doors to
Oh, you ran past a valve and it fucked you over? Love that. Harbinger, you are so silly. I can't take you seriously. I wish you were rarer and more difficult to beat. But the ship has long since sailed on that one. There's another valve. I'm gonna get that ammo, because specialist... Oh, specialist isn't... Stop. Fuck it.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Fuck off, Harbinger!
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
I'm aware! I almost shot Grunt.
We will end you.
Grunt, get out of my scope! Custom shot.
Looks like another one of those things on the way. Gotta help me out again, Shep.
I'm hit.
Don't think you actually have to clear the areas, just run forward. Yeah, but fuck the collectors.
Nice work, Shep. Continuing down the tube.
Yeah, but fuck them.
Taking fire.
I'm gonna get the next valve, and then I'm gonna... Fuck off, Harbinger!
Watch out! Reinforcements coming in.
Okay, kill from this side, and then you guys can deal with that side.
Worthless. Assuming control.
Alright.
One more valve to go, Shep. You know the drill.
I do know. Oh cool, I'm cloaked in the cutscene. That's neat.
Come in!
Look out! Seeker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open now.
Come on, Garrus.
Go, we'll cover you.
Come on, Garrus.
Something's wrong. I can't get the door open.
Come on. Cool, alright.
Here they come.
Are we good?
Fall back.
Are we good?
Suppressing
Kasumi?
fire. Don't let anyone through that door.
Good job,
Aye.
Kasumi. I knew
We
you
do
wouldn't
it.
let me down.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Alright, while it's loading, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna pop away from my mic and take a bite of food. Do you want the nuts and bolts on that part? Yeah, give me the Banjo-Kazooie on that part.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
Who died for you there, Tara?
There's more. Over here.
God. She's still alive.
Oh, Talion Legion kept dying. Damn. I see. There's a lot of thought put into that scenario. That's cool. That's a good bit of design. Oh no, it's the pods from the X-Files movie. At least we got our crew. Hey, Kelly. Oh, look at that post-orgasm face right there. Chakwas!
Dr. Chakwas. Okay. Shepard, you came for us.
You bet I did, Mommy.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and... I don't even want to think about it.
A few more seconds, they would have brought out the vibrators.
Processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
For what purpose? I totally don't know the purpose.
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know.
It's not like I've known the purpose for 13
I'm
years.
just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so
McDonald's.
far.
Jesus.
Let's hope we can finish the job.
Oh no, we're turning into
Joker,
pink slime,
can we get a
Morty.
fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Not Thane. Not... Oh, Jacob. Oh, honey. I know you want to be included, but you're gonna have to sit on the bench for this one. Jacob keeps being like, put me in, coach. So really I'm gonna pick either Samara or Jack. Jack is like the monster freak biotic that we literally only recruited because she's a monster freak biotic. Did I just see lightning flash? I hope I didn't just see lightning flash. Is there a storm forecasted today? There wasn't a storm forecasted an hour ago. Yep, there is. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Russian roulette stream. Why is there so much thunder in your area, Becky? Because it's an El Nino year on the East Coast. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna save as soon as I get the chance. And then if the stream mysteriously stops, assume it's because my power went out. Now, I'm pretty sure they fixed the problem that was causing my power outages, because I haven't had my power go out for a storm in a long while. But just in case it goes out, please be patient. I will presumably be back online in like 5 to 10 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah, El Nino is a big, like, storm-causing current. It flares up every couple of years, makes everything way worse than it should be. It sucks. Okay, so as I was saying, Samara or Jack? I'm gonna go with Samara. Or, well... Did you do the crew escort yet? I think that's what I'm about to do now. Because we're picking out a biotic barrier. Also, 1 second. Okay. All right. The only reason I'm hesitating, like, I know Samara will do great. I don't know. I feel like this is Jack's moment, you know? But I like Samara way more. Let's go, Samara.
and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms. The rest of you provide.
I'm really not ingratiating myself to Miranda by passing her up every time she volunteers.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Oh, wait, huh? Oh. Diversion team. Oh. Okay, I assume this has the same qualifications as the previous leadership test question. But this time we're gonna send... I don't know. This is... Okay. Advice permission time. This isn't a trick, is it? This is just the same question as the last one. It's not a trick. Nope, okay. Then I'm picking Garrus again, because I love him.
Keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me?
It's like, oh, pick a leader to walk into the meat grinder.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
Popeye's fries are so good. Escort.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
But choose someone to escort the crew to the Normandy. So this, I assume, just has to be somebody who's really fucking good at fighting. I like how Miranda's not here. Do you want to know? You would assume, huh? Okay. If I say I want to know, then tell me. But let me look this over for a second. Let me ponder this. Let me get a sense for the mouthfeel of this the problem. Oh, there is an ad break starting in 30 seconds for those of you who are not subscribed, by the way. Just letting you know that. So, I'll probably still be debating this by the time you get back. Didn't you choose Jack? How can you pick Jack? No, I picked Samara for the barrier. Okay. I am going to have Jacob escort you. No, hang on. Wait, let me... I'm not committing. I'm not committing. I'm not committing. I need Grunt to be there for the hold the line bit, which is pretty much the only bit from here on out that I know about. Grunt and Zaid need to be here for that. That's like the one statistical thing that I know, because their battle scores are super high. And it's not going to be Tally or Morden. It's not going to be these two. So, who does that leave me with? Jack, Thayan, Kasumi, Jacob, Legion. Okay. So... all these people are probably capable of it. Thane, I'm gonna say, is the least capable, because he is very, like, assassination focused. Also not Kasumi. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I didn't even realize she was there. Which means she's a good thief. Didn't even see her. So Jack, Jacob, Legion. Jack... probably... You know what? Make yourself useful, Jacob.
Joker, send me the location of the landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
It's not like I'm gonna need you from here on out. Okay. So... this time, I will take Legion. And I will take... Jack. For funsies.
Stay close, Commander.
Okay. Can I save yet, please? When can... Oh, can we not save in the middle of the barrier segment? Oh man. Okay, well I hope the autosave is robust, just in case of lightning. It's fine, though. This is like that part at the end of, Evil Within 2.
Damn.
That part that kind of sucks.
Interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Yes? Oh, move out.
Let's go, Commander. Incoming.
They've seen us.
Fuck off. Oh, you're gonna go over there? You're not gonna...
On my way.
Where are you?
I can't fight back from this position. Tell me when you're ready to move.
I can't see. There are too many bug PNGs on my scope. Are there... Did we get them? Are there any others? Oh, yeah, there you are. You just took your sweet time.
This hurts you.
Does it? Oh, hi. Okay, you got one over on me before I killed you.
Let me know when you're ready to move up.
For the first time ever, I will give you that, Harbinger. Pause for 1 second while I take another bite. This is the one and only time I will ever be streaming while eating. Oh, I can totally save now. Excellent.
Ready to move, Commander.
You can't hear me chewing on the mic, can you? Because if you can, then this mic is incredibly sensitive. Can't? Good.
Dead ahead.
It was a long-ass bite. I had a couple bites. Sue me. Oh, it's you.
Mark.
Yeah. Man, Harbinger, you're just not gonna stop. You're just not gonna learn. You're just not going to learn. Oh, that was weird. Fucking reload when I tell you to.
Our power is unmatched. You're assuming control.
I'm going down soon. Get off me!
Fight harder, Jack. Use what you learned in the child fight pits. Harbinger appearing this often and being this easy to kill makes him real lame seeming. Yeah, this is one of the biggest problems with, like, the Collectors as a villain / threat. And really, Mass Effect 2's antagonists in general. I really want to be scared of Harbinger, because in concept I like Harbinger a lot, but He just sucks. He's just pathetic.
Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Let's go.
I would admire him being like a petty evil goblin king if he weren't so easy and could actually back up the... You know what the problem is? Harbinger is proto-Kai Lang. He's really petty and constantly taunts you, but he can't back it up.
Could be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
He's nowhere near as bad as Kai Lang because they don't put as much narrative weight on him being, like, you know?
Run while you can.
Oh god. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay.
Threat neutralized.
Okay.
No shields.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is going great.
All clear. Let me know when
Hi,
you're ready
Ryong.
to move up, Commander.
I am in the middle of the LowTierGod mission. So far, I've managed to not get anyone killed. I will say...
We've been spotted.
Thank you, Garrus. Thank you, honey. You're doing great, babe. One less to worry about.
Hold on. As long as I can.
Samara? Samara, you better not be dropping on me. What was I saying? My train of thought...
See the entrance. Need to get there soon.
My train of thought completely derailed when Garrus said that. I will say...
It's not effective.
For all of my quibbles with Mass Effect 2's narrative and gameplay, this mission is a triumph. It would really shock me if this is not, like, the best designed mission in the game, just in terms of pure mechanics.
Hold on, we're almost there.
And even though I don't find the shooting as fun as something like Samara's loyalty mission, this is, like, incredible. And all the variation is great. As much as it fucked them over in 3. And as much as the story to get here kinda doesn't make sense. At all. Okay, cool. Are you cool? Are you cool, Samara? Are you cool? Are we good? Okay, you're not dying. You're not dropping dead of anime mom disease.
Come on, Shepard, where are you?
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
Only one person gets to pin Garrus down.
Coming. Just hold on. Get this door open.
Okay.
Come on.
Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back.
Seal the door.
Garrus? Are you okay? Okay, he was just clutching his gut because he was winded, not because he was shot.
Joker,
Okay.
Are you at the
Phew.
rendezvous point?
I was really scared.
Chakos and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Mr. Taylor's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Good job, Jacob.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. EDI, what's our next step?
Gerd Gerb.
Nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
Someone has to hold this door. Oh, is this the hold the line? This looks like the hold the line.
This position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover
Getting
the
some
back.
food. Alright. Jacob is gone because he is at the Normandy. I picked him to escort Chakwas' group. So far, everyone is still alive. Nope. We're at the hold the line segment now. So far, everyone's good. So, hold the line. I am going to take Morden and Tally to the final battle. Does anybody have any problems with that? Because I happen to know that the trick with hold the line is take your weakest people, leave the heavy hitters to hold the line. You guys are gonna come help me with probably a really bad, dumb boss fight. Come on, nerds.
I'm ready, Commander.
Ready, as well.
Anything to say before we do this?
You're fucked. That's what I gotta say. You're fucked.
The collectors blindside their targets. Hit and run. As powerful as they are, they're cowards. They've never had to stand and fight the best of us. That's you.
Garrus just did the sex fuck. He's got the motivation. True. I am sad that I haven't gotten to fight alongside Garrus properly in this mission, but I am glad that I gave him prominence in the cutscenes. Alright.
It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud.
You've given him his redemption arc for getting his team killed. Yeah, I have, haven't I?
Good luck, Shepard.
This is his RE Village moment. I'm very, very curious who is going to be alive by the time I cross this gap again.
Enemy incoming.
I got 2 of them before they even got in aggro range. Great showing, guys. Oh, that one just got clipped. Oh, I just missed on that one. Well. Can't win them all. Oh wait, no, I did get that one guy. Tally, come on.
Assuming direct control.
Tally's dead. Peace is now impossible. No, I had Medigel. It's fine.
Don't resist. Nothing stands against us.
Nothing, huh?
Enemies incoming.
Can't believe Tally died of Ligma. Ligma would kill Tally.
Get ready to fight.
Ligma would be the worst possible thing for Tally.
It's fragile. Take what is useful. Destroy the rest.
Oh, that just chews right through you, man.
Do not die.
Wow. Wow. Get this barrier out of my way. Or no, you have all your shit on charge. Do I not have disruptor ammo on? I thought I did.
We are the Harbinger.
Shut up, Harbinger! You picked maybe the two squishiest squaddies for the final encounter. I am aware. Oh, what? Oh, you're over there. You were standing right behind me and you couldn't kill me. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Headed for combat.
I love how the one I killed before he went aggro just dropped like a sack of rocks. Okay, I'm gonna bust out the heavy for you.
Nothing faster than your heat up off pawns.
This is really insufficient. Like a sack of boners, yeah, exactly. Classic. I don't even remember which LP that's from. It might have been LA Noire. Alright. Let me take some food for motivation. Alright, let's do it. Last one.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of
What the fuck was that?
both organic and non-organic energy signatures.
Some huge ass thing just flew past my window, but it was too dark to see what it was. Probably Mothman.
If my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Oh no!
Human Reaper.
This looks really stupid. So...
It appears the collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
So okay. I'm gonna talk about this for a second. While we talk about this.
What do the collectors gain by turning humans into this?
I have always been a proponent of the Reaper motivation being we just need to omnicide life in the galaxy to make more of us. We mass produce, we reproduce through mass murder. That's a great motive for these Eldritch abominations. It's not right, it's not like the Reapers were right. It's not for the greater good. But it is a thing, right? Like, it's a thing that you gotta think about. The Human Reaper does not work for two reasons. One,
the collectors are just Protheans.
Every other Reaper is a squid. There's no reason for this Human Reaper to be modeled like a human skeleton. And two, What was my second point? I don't remember what my second point was. Why does it look
Building
human?
it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
This is gonna be the inside of the Reaper, the squid is the outer shell. But then why make it a different shape inside? What's the thought process, Reapers?
Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
Before they decide on that in ME3. Yeah, they should have planned better.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet. We can still stop it from being created?
Process
But Shepard, the Supreme Court won't let you.
exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
How many humans were
more
killed?
Humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very
Oh,
early
I already got that
stage of
dialogue.
development. An embryo in human terms.
So listen. There's a baby Reaper inside the moon. If we abort it, the moon will stay. But if we don't abort it, it will immediately harmlessly pop out of the moon and then shit out another equivalently sized moon. What's your moral compunctions here? God, that's the worst episode of Doctor Who. I realized that was not true the moment I said that. There are 10 episodes that make me angrier. At least. But that's one of the worst ones of the Capaldi era, for sure. Don't think about how the creature is smaller than the moon. It's okay, it's bigger on the inside. Which 10? Oh, if you want me to name... I can name some episodes right now. I'm not gonna sort them. I can't sort them on the fly, but I'm going through them in my head. Also, holy shit, is monsooning out. If my stream's gonna shut off at any point, now's gonna be the time. So, if it does, please be patient. So let's see. Going down the list in my head. All of 9's episodes are pretty damn solid. Eccleston got a solid run. Fear Her is pretty bad. Controversial opinion, I don't hate Love and Monsters. I think that episode's pretty fun. The blowjob slab is a dim moment, but you know, you can't win them all. The what? Do you not know about the blowjob slab? So, the monster in that episode ends up melting into concrete after absorbing a bunch of people. And the protagonist, who is not the doctor in that episode, manages to save his girlfriend with the help of the doctor by having her face poke out of a concrete slab. And they live together in the end as a gag, and it's implied that she gives him oral sex all the time and loves it. So he just sticks his penis in a concrete slab. That's an alright episode. I don't hate that episode. Oh, did you not know, Lieutenant? Oh, yeah, that's good. Hey, Whisper. Wasn't that a guest writer episode? It sure was. It sure was. What else? Were there any bad episodes while 10 was with Martha? I do not remember, and I'm not going to pull up a list. If I... tell you what. We'll finish this train of thought after the suicide mission. Don't let me forget. Because then I can just pull up a list. and we can talk about this in proper detail. Time for a 80th trimester abortion.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. Gotta take care of...
Okay, let's do this. How bad is this fight gonna be? So, to preface, I remember seeing this boss in a list of, like, top 5 worst boss fights of the 7th generation all the time back in the day. This was always put up there with, like, Lazarevich at the end of Uncharted 2. And all that. And Titan Joker. So, let's see how bad it's gonna be. Telling your mom you love her, you big nerd? No, I'm eating. I ordered Popeyes at the same time as I did this, and it got here sooner than I was expecting. Lazarevich is better than fucking Navarro? Yes. No, yeah, you're completely right. The Uncharted final boss fights get sequentially better over time. It's a linear upgrade. But, yeah, Navarro sucks ass. Lazarevich is just kind of mid. Talbot is like the worst character in all of Uncharted, but he has a really sick knife fight, so he's fine.
You cannot resist. You cannot be stopped.
And the final boss of 4 is great, is incredible. I really, really like that fight. Oh god. Oh, this is your gimmick, okay. Rafe did nothing wrong. Rafe did literally everything wrong. I'm gonna speak vaguely on that, so that I don't spoil Uncharted 4. But, yeah. I really need to play Lost Legacy. I'm not a huge fan of Nadine, but I really, really like Chloe, and I want to play as Chloe. I imagine playing as Chloe in an Uncharted game would give me major gender euphoria. Okay.
Shoot them.
Oh, okay. So like one bullet each. Are you not even gonna hit me? Like, are you not even gonna fight back? Am I just shooting the tubes? It's a baby, Rebecca? I thought it was gonna, like, slam its hands into the floor, at least. Fuck off, Harbinger.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Got trouble.
Oh, bullshit. I got that. Yeah, this is really lame. This is really, really lame. Because this is just, it's just an ad fight. It's just another 7th generation ad fight. Okay, you're gonna come out now? Now what are you gonna do?
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
It's safe.
Oh shit. Oh shit, here we go. Here's where we're gonna see if anybody dies.
Head to the
or not.
Normandy. Joker, prep
We'll
the
see that
engines.
afterwards, I guess.
I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander.
Man, it is fucking monsooning outside, Jesus. Fuck off, Elusive Man! Not right now! I am a bit occupado at the moment.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I'm just getting started.
I'm not finished here yet. This base is 10 minutes from extinction.
Wait. I have a better option.
How's Tim getting a signal here? Because he can do literally everything.
A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact.
No.
This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could
No.
save us.
I'm not gonna give it to you. No. How did he know you were about to blow it up? Because he has connections. Because he has intel. He has spies inside the collectors. Cerberus is magic, don't worry about it.
They liquefied people. Turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
Agreed. Collector base horrific, vile experiments, but should use what's here. Risks galaxy to ignore opportunity.
He's right, Shepard. They were working directly
Tally,
with
do you
the
have anything to
collectors.
say?
Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers. At any
Humanity.
cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved.
Isn't this
if
the
we keep
opposite
this
of what
base
Morden
intact
thought during his
and
loyalty
use its
mission?
knowledge to
Yes.
thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed.
No, I actually
brought
didn't.
You back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your
I
value.
died burning up
Don't
in the
be so quick
atmosphere.
to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
Mass Effect is dumb. Mass Effect's main story is dumb. All the character stuff and loyalty missions and stuff is top notch, but yeah. Okay. So here's the thing, right? If it were literally anyone asking me for this other than Tim, I would say take it and use it, because I'm a big proponent of let's not waste valuable data no matter how unethical it is. But fuck Cerberus.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Shepard,
Even if it was
think
like
about what's at
Tim's
stake,
right-hand
about
man,
everything Cerberus has done for you.
Jimmy, or whoever. Like, if it were him asking, I would maybe consider it, but no. Piss off, Tim.
Let's move. We got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station
Jimmy
apart.
McGill? Yeah. Man, it's kind of going nuts outside. I really hope my stream doesn't crash. Please be patient if it does, okay? Alright, hi. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, shoot the eyes? It's something. Oh. It's not nothing. It's more than nothing at all, which is what I expected. Based on this game's track record. Maybe they should have made the central antagonist actually charismatic. They did. In Mass Effect 1. With Saren. I don't know what the fuck happened. I like that it's called Human Reaper Larva. Okay, I'm out of ammo, so I have like 8 shots left. Or is there any ammo anywhere? Hey, there is. Perfect. Universal ammo. Or thermal clips rather. Are you... Hang on, I'm gonna choose something real quick and look at chat while I do. Now that I think about it, even ME3's main story probably has better points than ME2's, so I'll be real. I hate a lot of what I know about Mass Effect 3's story. At least it has a main story. It's not a second act composed of a side mission. It's just that it has the problem of needing to be a second act and a third act in one game, because Mass Effect 2 blundered the opportunity. But anyway, Becca has a bigger heart weak point. I will keep that in mind. I'm now going to chew some food. Man, that's gonna suck ass in the VODs. Alright. Oh, it does have a chest weak point.
Nothing faster than picking up a
Assuming control of this form, we are the beginning. You are the
I'm just gonna ignore you. If that's fine with you. Oh, hi.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Get behind the crate, please.
Your form is fragile.
Oh wow, that's doing a lot of damage to the Human Reaper. You guys having fun with Harbinger over there? Play nice. Keith Sharp. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name, I'll be real. But Harbinger's voice actor, yeah. Big ups to Harbinger's voice actor, he is trying. And he is doing a good job. I don't blame him at all. Bye, Human Reaper. Man. Tally? 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 Okay. Alright. What was I saying? Yeah, the Human Reaper, it's more than nothing. It's probably the best boss fight in this game. But man, 7th gen, they just didn't know how to design any good bosses, did they? And that's why they decided, well, boss fights are a thing of the past. Top 3 Mass Effect characters, Mordin, Legion, Garrus. Or Mordin, Legion, Tally. Top number 1 and number 2 are Mordin and Legion for sure. Holy shit, how did that not crush your bones?
Commander! Come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
I am very excited for Shadow Broker.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has
Cope.
no attention to those infinitely or greater.
Cope.
That which you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
Seethe. Mauled. Did Miranda make it? We'll see. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, Joker. He's the Joker, baby. This is his Joker moment. Whoa. I think that action shot is really emblematic of where the team's priorities were designing Mass Effect 2. But, yeah. Hey, I got the Against All Odds trophy. I think that means everybody lived.
Hold on!
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
Oh no, Harbinger's a Reaper. Did you all get fucked on points because you didn't believe in me? Wow. Amazing. Get fucked. Becca did that with 0 support? Yeah. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Huh. And other than the Hold the Line sequence, I didn't know really any of the tricks by heart. Hey. We do it. And now Miranda dies of cardiac arrhythmia.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Piss your suit.
You get the help you deserve.
And what about the rest of humanity? Your ideals have cost us more than you can imagine. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy, against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Why is my hair black now?
Strength for Cerberus.
Maybe that's just the weirdness of the hologram.
Cerberus is
Yep. That was
I
weird.
should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
What about the rest of humanity?
I know what you are and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on.
I know what
Harbinger's
you
coming,
are.
and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line.
Man, watch the stream die at like the last second.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Bye.
Lose this channel.
Bow, 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 bow. Now activate Project Lang. This shot would be really cool if they didn't plaster it in front of my face every time I finish a mission. This is the only moment with Tim that I actually like, because they let me do what I wanted to do from the start of the game, which is say shut the hell up. Alright. Now what is the actual ending cutscene going to be like? Where are we leaving off? You know, the fact that they always load me back into the dress because I have it selected means that she only puts on the armor to talk to Tim. and then takes it right back off. Hey, we got schematics. It's cool. Boo, Casey Hudson. I forget if he's the one I'm supposed to boo or not. Yeah, that was a really cool ending shot, though. Yeah, Casey Hudson's the one I'm supposed to boo. Carpetian is the one who left. I'll boo him a little bit. But man, alright. Wow, that was Mass Effect 2. Should I... Okay. Should I give my thoughts now, or should I wait until after Shadow Broker and Arrival, do you think? I can give, like, a broad idea of where I'm at, but I have a long rant that I'm preparing about the parts that I really, really liked and the parts that I really, really didn't like. You got credits is what people got at launch? Okay, yeah, okay. You should play Rain World. I will slot that back into the rotation after I do Arrival. So, okay. Mass Effect 2 is a whole lot of really, really good chunks suspended in a soup or gelatin that is made from battery acid. All the chunks, when you dig them out, are to die for. Almost all of them. Sometimes you get a Jacob loyalty mission, or a, you know, something like that. But man, they just really screwed the pooch on this second act of an ongoing story. Like, from the opening cutscene, nothing follows on naturally from where we were at the end of Mass Effect 1. There's been a complete shift in premise. Complete and total. And it's a shift in premise that I'm not a fan of. Killing Shepard off in the way that they did is nonsense and seems to exist exclusively to get you into debt with Cerberus. And when it comes to Cerberus... Oh, hi, Vera. When it comes to Cerberus, the only reason you work with them is because the Alliance won't work with you. But the only reason the Alliance won't work with you is because you're working for Cerberus. The logic is circular. They keep you on with Cerberus because they keep you on with Cerberus. And once you start digging into it from that, everything about the main story and what you're doing falls to pieces. You're gathering a team for a nebulous mission in an environment that you know nothing about, for a goal that you know nothing about, to do something. And so you end up wasting all of your time that should be the second act of the story. How would you feel about ME2 if it was dealing with another kind of galactic threat, give the Reaper plot some room to breathe? So if the Collectors were just another thing, and this was a standalone story about putting together a team to go stop some evil aliens, fine, sure. There's still some questionable logic here and there, but the framework doesn't quite fracture as much. And I think there's a lot of reasons why it is the way this is. Even ignoring drama in the writer's room, reduced role of Drew Karpyshyn, whatever, the obsession with Cerberus when making you work for the Shadow Broker would have followed on from Mass Effect 1 much more cleanly, whatever. Vera brought it up earlier in chat, I'm seeing. But every game has to be someone's first. Every game in this trilogy has to double as a starting point. All 3 acts have to be their own game. And that's a nightmare. Whoever is to blame for that, whether EA or BioWare or both, that I don't even want to imagine writing for that kind of project. Because writing for video games, as I understand it, especially AAA video games, is nightmarish as is. The story you're writing is constantly in flux because the game is constantly being made. Levels are being reworked, things are being shifted around, the order of events doesn't work here and there, so rewrite it this way. My favorite anecdote in that regard is that Rise of the Tomb Raider didn't have a main villain until, like, the last 3 or 4 months of development, because they didn't know where everything was. So at the end, they just needed to shove something in there to make it make sense. It's nonsense. It's a terrible working environment. So I absolutely empathize with why it is like this. That said, oh yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider fucking sucks. I hate that game so much. That said, that doesn't. The reasons why it is like this don't really change the fact of it being like this. And it bums me out that I'm complaining so much and that I had so much to complain about throughout this stream series. Because this is a great game. Mass Effect 2 is a phenomenal game. In a lot of regards. For its time and for now. More so probably for its time. There's a lot of things that haven't aged in here. That's why I've been saying 2010 a lot. But I did really enjoy playing Mass Effect 2. I've been having fun with it. The world is still great to inhabit, even if a lot of the glue holding it together starts to slip apart. The characters, Miranda excepting, are great. There's really one of the best casts in AAA gaming ever, I would say. Just, there's a reason why people are still in love with these characters 13 years later. She called Jacob great. I'll be real, when I was saying that, I forgot Jacob was in my party. But yeah, like, the mission variety is a lot better as well. The environmental variety is a lot better than Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 is indisputably the better RPG. But even in that sense, like, I don't think it's a great RPG. There's a lot of little foibles here and there that I probably would have pointed out if I had actually streamed my playthrough of Mass Effect 1. Oh, this screen. I'll get to this screen in a moment. So, where was I? Yeah, this is a great game with an infected core, and it's really sad that I can't love it unconditionally, because nothing about any of the main story really makes any sense at all. And in a broad sense if you don't look at it too closely. It's all good because they wanted to make a Gather the Crew space heist action movie. So they used a bunch of tropes for a space heist action movie. And they didn't really think about all the stuff that makes it work. Did I have fish? I don't think I rebought any fish after my first batch died. If I have more dead fish in my tank when I walk around the post-game ship, we're gonna have a problem, but this probably could have just been a spin-off about Cerberus fighting the Collectors. Sure. Or like you're a bouncer on Omega and Araya sends you to go look at a weird thing, and then you get sucked into a Collector fighting mission. Since Omega is at the center of the Terminus systems and literally right outside the relay. Your fish were killed because Miranda poured autism into it. The fact that my fish died because of Overlord counting as 4 separate missions, even though I didn't leave the planet, is... Oh, perfect. Hey, Sax, yeah, you did miss everything. Everyone's alive, and I did it without help. Even though Miranda was disloyal. You're gonna have a fun VOD to watch back. I'm really proud of this stream. But... yeah. Mass Effect 2. Weird. Weird game. Great game if you ignore all the weird stuff about it. No, even not ignoring it. Like, I wish people talked about the weirdness more than they do. More than the isolated bits here and there that don't work, don't make sense, etc., etc. But this is a lot of people's favorite entry of the series, and I totally understand that. It might be my favorite entry of the series by the time I finish Mass Effect 3. But, yeah. So that's my basic rundown of my thoughts on Mass Effect 2, I guess. I will take questions from the audience if anybody has questions. Why is my controller so hot? That's weird. Okay, continue this game. Import Shepard. Continue. So what are the 10 worst Doctor Who episodes? There are no new fish. Everyone was lying. I'm not gonna buy new fish, no. Because they'll just die over Shadow Broker. Why didn't you fuck Thane? Because Garrus. Because Garrus. Okay. Look at the couch. I'll get to my Doctor Who rant in a moment. What am I looking at the couch for? Is this where? Am I looking for the splooge? Oh, hey, there are the wine glasses. Personally, I think Garrus would have fucked me against the armor locker. Isn't there a way to call Garrus for a lap dance? You're thinking of Kelly. You made a separate save file for Thane. What happened to that? Listen. I don't know. Talk to Garrus? Okay. I'll go talk to Garrus. Does everybody have, like, post-game dialogue, or... Let's go see.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Do you have something to say to me, Kelly?
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating.
Yeah, you're doing the Thane thing too? Is this the only way they
find space? But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
Speaking of overposition, here's Kelly, yeah. That style of PTSD flashback works as a weird Thane thing. It does not work at all for Kelly.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Alright, unread messages. Encrypted transmission from the elusive man. Oh, we're going to save this. A pleasure to meet you from Admiral Darrow-Sen Vasmore. So this would be in response to Tally's loyalty mission. Shepard Vas Normandy, I've been digging through the LRI. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Rail Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Reaped. Oh, this is the Claudia Black Admiral. Got it. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their home world, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Let's not. Darrow-Sen. This dude just threatening you with over email like a weirdo. This is the lady. This is the Lady Admiral with the second sexiest voice in Tally's loyalty mission. Alright. Give me your scrub quotes, Tim. Shepard, I have received word of the attack. This feels like a direct insult from the Collectors and a sign that we've got them scared. The loss of your crew is devastating, but remember that... This is pre-suicide mission, but I checked my inbox after I did, like... Okay, this will be really funny. You didn't? I did before I started the stream. Huh. So stuff like this comes in after a certain number of missions. Alright, well... Elusive man, you set your email on a timer, and now it's really funny. Alright. I received word of the attack. This feels like a direct insult from the Collectors and a sign that we've got them scared. The loss of your crew is devastating, but remember that they signed on for this mission knowing the risks. Miranda has likely argued for delaying rescue efforts until you're fully prepared to go through the Omega-4 relay. I know you are eager to leave, but rushing off would be a disservice to your crew's sacrifice. When you are ready, you will have my full support. Get it done, Shepard. Nobody else can. I know it slipped into Peter Griffin like a paragraph in there. I couldn't help it. Anytime I try to do Martin Sheen, I just end up doing Peter Griffin. This is like if you put Martin Sheen, Jordan Peterson, and Peter Griffin in a blender. Martin Sheenderson. Horrible chimera. Garrus, fine companion. Did not care for Garrus. Oh, this is worse than that. I can't do it. I can't say it. I can't try without collapsing anymore. I can feel it coming on. It insists upon itself.
Yeah, Commander really pulled through.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right?
How is your rib cage? How are all of your bones not powder?
I assume everything's going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Joker. Are you doing
What am
anything?
I looking at here? A 90-10 split? That's being generous.
Commander, don't be unfair. She does way more than that.
Joker.
I have the capacity to accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Shepard. That was a joke.
Tries very hard.
I love you, Edie.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
Oh, that's pre
I assume
suicide
everything's
mission.
going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
Okay.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
Wish you could cuck Joker and romance Edie in 3 because it'd be funny. Yeah. I'll make Joker watch from the cockpit chair because he can't stand up. We'll go just fast enough that he can't stand up.
What happened to the rest of the old crew?
Oh, this
Almost
is
did. We
all
were
that
your
other
team,
dialogue that I
Commander,
heard before.
with the Normandy
That's
destroyed.
it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know
Anything
more
new from
about
Edie?
you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
You and
How you getting
Joker.
along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's it?
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy.
Oh, Edie can now answer anything instead of having blocks.
I trust him
Okay.
to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space. That is a joke.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart.
Now, Joker was not looking at CP. Joker was looking at DP.
Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world.
Where do you think Kelly gets her supply?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Oh, I think this part's new. At least I didn't see it before.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs.
Give the winners their
considerable
points.
sophistication.
I think Queequeg would have to do that, and he left.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction,
I'll make a note.
On the first lifeboat.
I'll make a note. You'll know who won. Ask Edie about how God fixed the dying stars.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Monitoring
The Elusive
devices.
Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has
He has
monitoring
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Tell me about
I want to
Cerberus.
know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Sure. That's as serviceable of a lampshade as any. I mean, look, I'll talk about the bullshit resources of Cerberus when we get into 3. Because at that point, if I harp on it now more than I already have, I'll just be repeating myself. Yes, it is nonsense that they replicated the Alliance's most advanced warship and made it even better with fewer people, fewer numbers, no supply line, etc., etc. Cerberus is a group of a few hundred people with billions. They can do loony shit. I have linked a breakdown before of exactly how much it takes to build a single, like, modern-day destroyer ship. It would not be enough.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Okay. 150 people. See what you had. So, okay.
Getting that kind of income.
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting...
Are you invisible, Joker?
That is a joke, Shepard.
Or is the camera... Okay. The camera was just refusing to focus on you. Okay. So, they use the money and the private contributions as a... What's the word? As a fig leaf. Yes, Cerberus has backers in the military-industrial complex. That's still not enough. The practical work of actually running the kinds of operations that Cerberus does, like even Blackwater can, like, they can't build a warship all on their own without most everybody knowing. And I'm normally not someone to care so much about this kind of shit. Somebody wants the... Vajigar wants the Seamus Young breakdown of this. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Tim Island. No evil secret organization makes sense. The trope never has. Yes. Yes. But here, the thing about tropes is that the bigger you make something in your universe, and the more prominence you give it, and the more you direct people to look at it, the less it is able to hang on the hook, like, just as its own piece of literary device. It's... it's a serious world where we are also expected to believe in Cobra. But they're also telling us that Cobra only has 150 people directly working with it outside of private contributors. What even is Cobra? It's G.I. Joe. It's where the fucking mirror mask dude who acts like Skeletor comes from. Oh, I'll get you, Joe. I assume that's what he says. I've never watched G.I. Joe. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more to say about that once we actually get into ME3, because I am aware that it gets even stupider in ME3. I'm just saying...
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells are
How many
there?
operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Why is the camera looking straight up into the ceiling while Joker talks? Why are they not letting Joker have his close-up? I love this bug. It's weird.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers
Mass
the
Effect
ship.
2 says there are 150
Yeah,
agents. I'm
sitting
pretty
right
sure we
here,
kill a
thanks.
few thousand dudes in ME3. Yes, that's why I'm desperately restraining myself until we get there. Because I am aware that the excuse is that Cerberus learns how to indoctrinate people. It still doesn't make any sense that they do the things that they do. But I might be able to buy it if Mass Effect 2 wasn't so desperate to give me the up-close and personal details of Cerberus in every aspect of its narrative. Alright. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Jakey boy.
Didn't expect you to light up that base.
Please
Shepard.
don't jump on
Hell of a
me.
way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over though. Bad guys on the horizon.
You know what?
And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never bored.
You know what?
Huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready.
The fact that Jacob is so down to abandon Tim, the fact that he just rolls with the punch like that, I really like that. That's a really fun, that's a fun little character trait. I wish he got more like that. Jacob could be a really fun guy to hang out with. Like, I'm a Kaidan defender. Even though I normally hate the Karth archetype in BioWare games. I liked hanging out with Kaidan. Jacob could be better Kaidan, but he's just kind of there most of the time.
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing.
That was
But I know
terrible.
what I did, and I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
To know if he even counts as Karth, but Alistair and Dragon Age Origins is great. I really gotta play Dragon Age Origins. I really have to. Morden, talk to me.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately not.
Only
me,
2
myself.
people predicted that I would get nobody killed. Are you serious? Wow. Go fuck yourselves. New viewer, or at least new chatter, Petar, got the lion's share of the points. Great job.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Crow can have two. Scraps that.
Yeah, you probably got
Anything
less
else?
because you bet less. That's if I had to take any guess as to how
I'll
it
let
works.
you work. We'll be here if you need me.
What a weird system. Out of curiosity, Petar, how long have you been watching my channel? Because I've never seen you in chat. It must have been a while to get all those channel points. Unless you can, like, exchange them. Hi, Kasumi.
There you are.
Thank you for venting.
Someone saw Garrus heading to your quarters with a bottle of champagne. I'm happy for you too. It's not often you find something good in a galaxy like this.
Aww.
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much.
Oh, you watched the previous Mass Effect stream? Cool. Well,
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office.
I hope you liked.
met her.
I hope you've liked what you've seen.
I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
How you doing, Thane? How's your cancer?
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard.
Yes, between you and Garrus.
I believe you made the correct one.
I know he's talking about the collector base, but it's like that that Trent Reznor analogy where he's talking about Johnny Cash covering Hurt. It's like watching your girl leave with some other guy at the club and knowing she made the right decision. Not everyone's dialogue chains are exhausted. Make sure to ask him about himself.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Uh-huh.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Hello, crew.
I never want to go through anything like that again, but we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
Family, family, family. Is that it? Okay.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you.
Hmm?
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me.
Are you going to give me a smooch?
Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
Oh yeah, Vadrigar, logistics are something that really fascinates me. And it's a big part of, like, my writing. It's going to be, once I dig into the actual operations of it. Logistics are how you win wars. It's even more so than strategy and tactics. If you can't maintain a consistent supply line, if you can't make sure that your soldiers are fed and geared up and all that, then you're not winning. That's why the British left. Yeah, exactly. It's really prohibitively expensive and difficult to fight a war across an ocean when you're limited to sailboats and schooners.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Oh?
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Niles.
Oh!
He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Oh, I knew Nihilus.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
Wow, woke moralist over here. Huh. Yeah, interesting. Who won?
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire.
He had range, I had flexibility.
We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped.
Yeah, Nihilus.
I adapted and used my code against
I mean, I guess it runs with the concept of being a Spectre. You're gonna do some dirt. It's probably why Spectres shouldn't exist.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Well... Your shepherd did let a refinery die to satisfy Zaid's revenge. Listen, no one saw it. No one saw it. That means it wasn't a crime.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small.
You could have gotten his loyalty without doing that? Yeah, but it was cool, though. I was curious.
Approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
It's such a cartoonishly evil decision, and so similar to Bring Down the Sky, for which I did the Paragon option, that I was like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if I did this?
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices.
Session
When
Kiara.
I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only...
Man, can I play a game about Samara's life?
I left them in the authorities'
Please?
hands and continued my pursuit.
Samara is, like, consistently one of the most interesting people on my
What
ship.
was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some
Best Asari.
drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the Collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I... The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself.
Okay, that's kind of...
I distributed the
kind of
armor,
bitchy.
weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
But that's cool, though. You're so cool,
We're
Samara.
not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your
I
side
expected
at
to
the
have
end.
no... I expected to have no strong opinions on her, and she's got some of those interesting conversations. Her mission is my favorite mission in the game. God. So cool.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We got through it. It's
We'll
fine.
finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Samara had a little brain damage from the barrier. She didn't remember we already got through it. It's fine. Alright, who else we got on this floor? Miranda's probably still not going to want to talk to me.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision.
Thank
the
you.
Man might not agree, but we had no choice.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Gotta get the
I'll
balloon.
let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Talk to her again after leaving.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
I kept your disloyal ass alive through the whole mission, through the whole suicide mission. This makes you look like such a chode, Miranda. Theoretically, you can still fix it. We'll see.
Pout if you like. I'll call the
I don't pout. And I don't...
God.
I can't believe you took down the collector.
The foibles are so strong when it comes to that argument.
He's still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bones. He tried so hard to help Joker.
Chakwas.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the collectors. It was a lot to endure.
No
When Jeff
Chakwas.
came so quickly. I've never had truer friends.
I love you, Chakwas. I love you, Chakwas. Speaking of love.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
That's a really interesting perspective. I have nothing further to add to that. That's just a really interesting way of looking at this situation.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic?
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor.
Oh hey, we never did.
Where'd you get it?
Interrogate that.
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
Huh.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
Yeah, so that mod that you showed me, Lieutenant, where Legion seeks you out at the Normandy crash site, makes complete sense knowing this. Like, I already figured that was what he was doing, but now that we have verbal confirmation, man, I wish you encountered him so much earlier in the game than you do. Man, I wish getting him didn't start a timer.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Theros, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess.
Legion, were you uploading fake Facebook memes?
Some proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators.
Oh.
The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a...
Oh,
the arguments taught
same
us
dialogue.
much. The experiment ended.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not.
Technically, Joker did that. If we want to be technical, Joker was the one who scored the kill. I just fought Saren.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
Why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
That's beautiful. That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line. That's perfect. That is perfect. Character writing. Character writing. I love you, Legion.
Like
Do you have any more?
About you.
We are building a consensus.
Okay.
Please try again later.
People were saying Legion wouldn't be down to fuck you. Well, I see a perfectly good hole I could use. Speaking of perfectly good holes. Becca, yes. Yes. Legion has no dick. We can literally weld a metal pipe on him. It's fine.
For Saren, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
I've got some diagnostics to finish.
Garrus?
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten what we talked about.
Have you got a minute?
I've got some diagnostics to finish, but don't worry.
Garrus.
I haven't forgotten what we talked about.
Garrus.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
You little dweeb. You little virgin. Tally has a killer line post-romance. What would that be? Because I'm probably never going to end up replaying these several hundred hours long RPGs, even for Tally. Just so you know, I'm running a fever and my nostrils are filled with something I can't even describe, and it was totally worth it. Beautiful. I nutted so hard in Tally that she got COVID.
Back for another lesson. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. I appreciate what you did down there. Might not seem like it, but you did the right thing. Killing Vito, souls.
Are you? Why are you only just talking about this now? Zaid, that was weeks ago in universe. Maybe months ago.
One time we were
I've been
trying
talking
to
to
clear
him
out
every
this
time. I've exhausted his dialogue.
Nothing we did even made a dent in that.
Saeed has dementia,
Someone
oh
had the
no.
bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting and we snuck by. Never found out what happened.
Jesus. Jesus, Zaid. Did you work for fucking Crenell? Good God.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
You're very interesting, but good God. Alright, let's go from the bottom. How you doing, Jack? Sorry I didn't let you do the barrier.
Hey. Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax.
She doesn't have any post-suicide mission dialogue.
Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides,
Huh.
if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Maybe just because you haven't exhausted her dialogue, but it should play regardless. I've had older dialogue chains after the post-suicide mission dialogue.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target.
Let's talk about your
That made you
crimes.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy.
Jack is
Not
very
everything is
2000s,
spur of the
yes.
moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping.
I know a little
You
bit
hijack a
about where
passenger ship
Jack
and don't
ends
kill
up in
everyone.
3, and I'm
Good
very
lesson.
curious to see it,
Simpler to just kill them all.
because
I'm surprised you'd even
I've
mention
obviously not been
vandalism in that
super
bunch.
impressed with
That's what
her
the
in this
Hanar call
game.
it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
She is hot, though.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Well, she's more powerful than we can possibly fathom. Do you have anything more?
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Teleport
talk
to
later.
assert dominance. That's great. That's great.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Have you two had 7 children
Thanks
yet?
for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance.
She flew
Oh,
in
I
the
got
first wave
the...
of the Battle of the Citadel.
I got
We
this
saw
dialogue before, I'm
Sovereign
pretty sure.
firsthand.
Yeah, you don't have any new dialogue.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Grunt, where are you? I can never remember where you are. This way, right? That's literally the door I just came through. Rebecca? Rebecca. This should be the thumbnail, just you staring at Tally. We'll see. Here we go.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
You're cool.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Shepard. Well, okay. That's all of the post-suicide mission dialogue. I guess that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh yeah, Doctor Who. Cabin? Huh? But I started off in the cabin. What? Do what? What am I doing in the cabin? Go to the couch? Call Garrus? Private terminals. Invite Garrus up? How? At the couch? What? Oh. Intercom. You were all wrong. Oh, oh. What? Is that it? This is weird. This is a little weird. But sure, 2010. Alright. I'll leave it on this screen while I talk about Doctor Who. Okay. And then I'll go, so I can eat the rest of my food. Think you can also cuddle in bed? Let's fact check that. Fact has been checked. What do you want, Becky? That they fuck right there, just rob their models together? Well, I would say yes, but this was 3 years before Bioshock Infinite, so they didn't have the technology yet. Anyhow. Doctor Who. Let's look at the episodes that really pissed me off. Alright. Yeah, that 9 Doctors kosher. Garrus is not blinking, are you okay? Turian biology. Horny Turians don't need to blink. They can keep their eyes open for months at a time. Yo, Girl in the Fireplace is a really good episode. I always forget that episode exists. That's a really good episode. I don't think it would crack my favorites, but that's a really good episode. Isn't that a Moffat one? Yes. Written by Moffat. He's really good at individual episode scripts. God, I feel like a creep just watching them. Good. Linger on it. The two-parter with the Daleks in 20s New York, that one's pretty rough. The human Dalek hybrid one. Like how you ever watch The Little People from Adventure Time? Oh, that episode was creepy. That was really weird. How much of 13 have you watched? I'm getting to it. Man, every episode with 10 and Donna is really good too. 10 had a good run. Some of these episodes are a little mid, but they're really fun. I can't really hate any of these episodes. Yeah, I don't think there are any episodes in Davies era Doctor Who that I genuinely despise. The End of Time, like the very final two-parter, kind of sucks, but I can laugh at the Master cloning his face onto every human being and shouting out, "The Master Race." Gotta go, bye, Sax. Watch the VOD later for Suicide Mission and my Doctor Who rants. Favorite Doctor? Eccleston for overall quality and character arc, 10 for nostalgia, Capaldi for acting. A clear inspiration for Unity Saga? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Remember how the Master jumped like 30 feet onto two dudes and just ate them down to the skeletons? Yes, I remember that, and he was like Neon Skeletor the entire time. Oh, what a weird two-parter. At least it ended strong. Alright. 11 era, Matt Smith, start of the Moffatisms. The Hungry Earth, Cold Blood, the episodes that reintroduce the Silurians, those aren't great. Those are not very good. They're not terrible, but they're not very good, and they're filled with really stupid writing. Oh, the Lodger, the episode with James Corden. I talked about this before for some reason on one of these streams. I didn't know who James Corden was for the longest time when I started watching Doctor Who, because he wasn't yet imported. He hadn't yet metastasized over to America. So I didn't hate those episodes. I thought they were alright. I would probably hate them a lot more if I went back to them now. Man, what episodes just boil my blood when I see them? Because I'm seeing a lot of episodes that aren't very good, but I have fond-ish memories of watching them. Oh, right as I say that. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. That's a Chibnall script, baby. It's dinosaurs on a spaceship, where they get a bunch of historical figures and they go to a spaceship and there are dinosaurs on it, and the main villain makes no sense, and the Doctor blows him up with a missile. We should have this talk again with Spidey. Chibnall just really loves having the Doctor murder the villain and not realize it. That's a recurring thing. The Power of Three. That's like 75% of a good episode, where the Doctor's just hanging out around Earth while the cubes just do weird things. Most of that episode is great fun. And then when they have to answer what the cubes actually do and who the villain is, it's one of the worst things that in Doctor Who history. The Doctor just solves the problem 5 seconds after it starts by hitting a console with the sonic screwdriver. He just makes the villain disappear. That's also a Chibnall script, funnily enough. Now we're getting to the Clara episodes. After bottom 10, can we get top 10? That'll be much easier. That will be much easier. What was even the deal with Clara? That's a complicated question. Let's see. The Bells of St. John, that's Clara's introductory episode with the spoonheads. That's garbage. Terrible. The Rings of Akaten. The Rings of Akaten might be the episode I hate the most. Thinking about it. It's either that or like one other episode in Capaldi's era. This is the one where the Doctor goes to that weird Star Wars like comet, and there's a sun god that wants to eat everyone, and he makes a really awesome speech in front of it, and then Clara negates the speech entirely by feeding the sun god a leaf. Because it's the leaf that made her be born, so it has more stories in it than the Doctor does. And the sun god eats stories. You love it. Cold War, that's the episode that reintroduced the Ice Warriors, but it turned into a lame alien ripoff. That's dumb. I don't like that one. Clara saves the day by singing Hungry Like the Wolf. Ice Warriors, they're these big green, like, scaled Martian dudes who are like lizards in armor. They were big foes in the classic era. There's like one episode featuring them in the modern era, and that bums me out, because I really like the Ice Warriors. You made that up? She does not sing Hungry Like the Wolf? Dude, so they're in a submarine, like a Soviet-era submarine in like the 80s. And there's this Russian dude who is obsessed with American pop culture, or British pop culture, I can't remember. Some pop culture, Western pop culture in general, I think maybe. And he has a little interaction where he sings a little bit of Hungry Like the Wolf. And then at the end of the episode, when they're facing down the Ice Warrior spaceship and it's about to blow them up, Clara, like, sings a little bit of the chorus of Hungry Like the Wolf, and the ship just decides to leave because the Ice Warrior has empathy for her. Should I watch Capaldi Who? I'm gonna be real. Most of Capaldi's episodes are really, really bad. I can give you a list of like 10 that are actually worth watching. However, Capaldi is easily the best actor who ever portrayed Doctor Who. Without a doubt. No question. And he gets the best speeches in the show. And there's a compilation on YouTube that is like 35 minutes or so of Peter Capaldi being a really good actor in Doctor Who. And that really tells you all that you need to know. The speech he does in his last non-special episode, where he's going like, he's facing down the Master, both versions of the Master, and yelling about why he does what he does, is mwah. Chef's kiss. Let's see. Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. That one's really stupid, and it demystifies the TARDIS. I don't know if I hate it so much as it's just really dumb. The Name of the Doctor, that's the one where Clara becomes the most important person in the history of the universe by jumping into the Doctor's ghost time stream and seeing a bunch of visions of Tom Baker running past her. The Time of the Doctor, that was also really bad. That was Matt Smith's last one. He defended a town called Christmas on an alien planet for 30 years of unending Christmas. And then the Time Lords just gave him more life. Oh, now we're getting into Capaldi. Oh, this is going to depress me. Oh, there's Robot of Sherwood. That's the one where Capaldi sword fights Robin Hood with a spoon. It was like 30,000 years, wasn't it? It might have been. I don't know. It's been forever since I watched that episode. Kill the Moon. We already talked about Kill the Moon. That was the one with the moon pregnancy abortion. In the Forest of the Night. That is an episode where nothing happens. That is an episode where nothing happens. The plot is that a big forest sprouts around the entire Earth, and they walk around it for a little bit with some school kids. And nothing happens. Fucking zero. Nothing. The Witch is Familiar. That's the one that brings Davros back into Doctor Who. I like that episode up until I don't. That one just sticks in my craw a little bit because they give the Doctor and Davros a really, really good scene where they're reminiscing on the fact that they've been fighting each other for many, many centuries and they're just both really tired. And Davros maybe wants to stop, and the Doctor's good with stopping. And then he goes like, "Psych! Lol, 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 it was all a trick! Super Daleks! I tricked you!" Davros came back? Yeah, he came back in one episode. It was alright. How long have you been hugging Garrus? I want to say the better part of like 10-15 minutes. I've just been ranting about Doctor Who because people wanted me to. He did try to delete all of existence with a bomb. They made him Palpatine. They gave him a bunch of hammy lines to say. I always remember when he screams, "Activate the reality bomb!" at the top of his lungs. And then later in the episode, he somehow peaks even harder and yells, "Detonate the reality bomb!" Great episode. No notes. Sleep No More, they did a found footage episode, which would have been really cool if the monster wasn't those crusties you wake up in your eyes when you... That sentence got away from me. I don't know what the fuck I was just saying. Those crusties that are in your eyes when you wake up after you sleep. There we go. Eye sand is the monster? Yeah, some mad scientist makes golems out of your eye sand so that he can harvest people when they sleep. I don't know. Don't remember anything about that show. Really, I didn't see much past Tennant leaving. There's a lot of good parts after Tennant leaves. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that the Moffat era was completely irredeemable. Moffat did a lot of really, really good episodes, but yeah. Davies era was fun. It was always fun, even when it was bad. It was always fun. You could be making this shit up and I wouldn't be able to tell. Trust me when I say that I cannot make up shit as stupid as some of Doctor Who. At its worst. Oh yeah, Tara, if you stopped watching into Capaldi's era, you probably missed the episode where they killed Clara, but not really. Or shall I say episodes where they killed Clara, but not really. That is Face the Raven, where Clara dies taking on a raven-based death curse for somebody else. And then the Doctor is so pissed off that the entire plot of the finale two-parter is, I must bring Clara back. I must get revenge on the Time Lords. He goes back to Gallifrey. It's the only episode in the whole series where he actually goes to Gallifrey and interacts with the Time Lords. And it sucks. Because they chicken out of him becoming, like, Dark Doctor, like they've been teasing for the whole of Capaldi's era. It's dumb. Heaven Sent, though, the episode right before that, if you don't watch any episode of Capaldi's era except one, watch Heaven Sent. That is an episode where Capaldi is the only character in the entire episode. And it's just him walking around acting as he is chased by a weird spooky thing for like an hour. And he carries it, and it's incredible. Heaven Sent is one of my favorite episodes. It might be top 5. Oh, the lightning's back. I'll wrap this up shortly. I'm almost at the end of the episode list. Yeah, Doctor Who, I would say it has a hit-to-miss ratio very similar to Star Trek or X-Files. When it hits, it's some of the best sci-fi television you've ever watched. When it misses, it's excruciating. Here's the Capaldi and Bill episodes. I didn't really like Bill all that much. Smile, that was an episode where the villain was emoji robots. Because emojis were a thing in 2017 that Frank Cottrell Boyce was really concerned about, I guess. There's Thin Ice, where the villain seems like it's going to be a giant fish, but it's actually racism. And it's really cack-handed racism, and I wish it was just a giant fish. I'm not going to explain that. There's Oxygen, where the villain is capitalism, which you'd think would be based, except it's a really cack-handed execution of capitalism. It's not the worst, the Doctor versus Capitalism episode. That goes to the Amazon is Good, actually, episode in 13's era, which, unfortunately, pound for pound, is the best episode that Jodie Whittaker gets in that whole first series of hers. Like, technically speaking, that's the strongest episode there is, but it's just morally repugnant. It's just the grossest possible episode it could be. Are you telling me you've never cuddled with your crush or with your homies and ranted about some autistic hyperfixation? Let she who is without sin cast the first stone. Oh god, the monks. The monks 3-parter. The fucking monks. Oh god. I once cuddled up my homie and explained FGO. Dude, I wish that were me. Shepard, I don't know who this Doctor Who is. So the monks. The 3-parter is, first, it's an episode where everything's really dire, and then it turns out at the end the Doctor is in a simulation devised by a bunch of monk aliens who are planning to invade Earth and are simulating the ways it could go down. And the Doctor, like, kills himself because he's not the real Doctor. And it's a really raw episode. And then the next 2 episodes, the monks actually invade, and it's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world. because the Doctor's companion lets them take over because the Doctor is blind and can't work out his way out of a combination lock. And he's gonna die if he doesn't get the combination or the monks don't save him. So she's like, oh yeah, the Doctor would want me to sign away all of planet Earth. Crikey. She wasn't Australian. I don't know why I said crikey. She was Cockney English. And then in The Lie of the Land, they just do an even dumber version of fucking Rings of Akaten, where the day is saved because Bill plugs her brain into a machine of some sort, and all of her good memories and all of her love convince the aliens to like blow up or leave, or I don't even remember. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Ask Spidey about the monks in Doctor Who. Like, ping Spidey about it whenever you get the chance, and he'll tell you. Then the end of Capaldi's era, the last episodes he's in are really, really good for some reason. The last actual episode two-parter he gets is they bring back the original, like, old series Cybermen. And it's, like, as a body horror thing, and it's really horrifying. They also bring back the male master from the Tennant era, and he does way better. And he's actually properly charming and terrifying. And yeah, Annie, I picked Garrus because FemShep can't romance Tally. And I also don't like Liara that much at all. Anyway, rapid fire round for the 13 episodes. The Ghost Monument. That's an episode where nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. They run around a desert, and the new companion plays with a gun and fails to do anything against some robots. It's clearly an episode that didn't have a script finished, because genuinely there's no plot to it. There's the episode where they go back in time to Rosa Parks, and a guy who looks like Mac from It's Always Sunny is the villain, and they try to make him really intimidating, but he looks like Mac from It's Always Sunny in a leather jacket. And then the companion kills him by sending him back in time to the dinosaur era. And the Doctor's like, oh yeah, great job. Cool, blimey. Love it. Love to see it. Love murder. And that's the Rosa Parks episode. AV Club gave that episode a 10 out of 10. Are there evil racist aliens who want Rosa Parks to not get kicked off the bus? There's an evil racist time traveler who's trying to keep Rosa Parks from getting kicked off the bus. 10 out of 10 said racism is bad. Dude, they gave pretty much every episode of 13's first season a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 because it aired in the middle of the Trump administration, and they thought it was like protest television. And it was the most mealy-mouthed, like, God. Couldn't even be bothered to give awards to actual, like, hard-hitting. Yeah, exactly, it was hashtag the resistance, Doctor Who, exactly. There's, speaking of Trump, Arachnids in the UK. That's the episode where a Trump clone is the villain because he mutated some spiders with trash, and the Doctor clowns on him for a while and then kills all the spiders by trapping them in an oxygenless room where they will eventually suffocate or eat each other. And that's considered the merciful thing. And then she yells at the guy for shooting the mother spider who is actively dying under her own weight because of the square cube law. Hang on, what was your question? Do you think that the Turians and Quarians should have had longer and maybe thicker fingers? I am not a bias-free source in regards to this question. I am, any answer I could give would be tainted by, what I want them fingers to do. The Saranga Conundrum, that's another episode with no plot. They just stand around in a room for a while. And the villain is literally Stitch, like from Lilo and Stitch in bad CGI, but like green or whatever, with no ears, but it's clearly Stitch. And it doesn't look threatening at all, and it just kind of wanders around. Kerblam, that's the Amazon episode, I already talked about that. That's where I stopped watching. That's where I stopped watching. I have not personally seen any of the episodes after this. I could rant about the shit with the timeless child, but it wouldn't be my personal experience. Spidey fucking hates the Flux Saga. Oh yeah, he was regaling me the entire time. There's a really good YouTuber named Harry's Moving Media who has episode-by-episode reviews of most episodes of Doctor Who and was reviewing the Flux as it was going on. Oh boy, is it bad. Flux Saga, so 13's most recent season was like a mini-series that they made out of half cobbled together scripts that they had prepared when COVID hit. And you can really tell that it's a bunch of like nondescript scripts stitched together. And the plot is just about a big universe-destroying wave that is passing through and killing all of time and space and reality. And the villain doesn't make any sense, and nothing makes any sense. And they solve the problem by just blocking it from hitting Earth and then destroying it. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. I don't even know about any of these other episodes. What the fuck is Legend of the Sea Devils? That aired in April 2022, apparently. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Main thing I remember from Flux were the Evil Dan memes. Evil Dan was a treasure. Evil Dan was a treasure. Alright, well, I'll finish this off by talking about my favorite Doctor Who episodes. All the usual ones: Heaven Sent, Family of Blood, Blink, Empty Child, you know. I really like The Girl Who Waited, that one where Amy gets trapped in a time-distorted hospital and grows up, and there's an old Amy and a young Amy coexisting. And it's a really sad episode because they have to trick old Amy into thinking she's getting rescued. Midnight's fucking good. Midnight's another one. Heaven Sent is very much in the style of Midnight, I would say, except instead of the Doctor on his own interacting with a bunch of randos, it's just the Doctor on his own, period, dealing with a scary thing. Remember when Chibnall had the Doctor make a guy get stuck in a pod for eternity and portrayed that as better than killing him? Oh yeah, and he was, like, alive and aware for the entire time. Forever. And he's not even that bad of a guy. Like, by villain standards. He's just kind of a lame Predator knockoff. The episode that I have the most ongoing fondness for, I don't know if it's my favorite episode, but it's the one I rewatch the most, is the first Dalek one in Eccleston's era. Or Water of Mars. It's either that or Water of Mars. But the Dalek one, I just love the simple thriller, like, constant escalating tension, the fact that it reflects so badly on Eccleston. Yes, it's the one with "you would make a good Dalek." And Moffat later had the cojones to reuse that line for Capaldi in the episode Into the Dalek, where Capaldi shrinks down and goes inside a Dalek. And at the end, the Dalek looks at him, and goes, "You are a good Dalek." And you know how that line leads to a lot of reflection and in-story drama for Eccleston, and it's part of the emotional center. With that one, because it's Moffat, Capaldi just glowers ominously, and it's the end of the episode, because tune in next time to see if the Doctor might actually be a sinister man. Does he have some darkness in him? We don't know. And next week, he sword fought Robin Hood with a spoon. I want to rewatch some Doctor Who. Tara, I would be super down to rewatch some Doctor Who with you. I would be super down to get to that and the best episodes that you haven't seen. But, on that note, I must be going now. This has been really fun. I finished the suicide mission like an hour and a half ago. Wow. I'll stream, don't worry. But I'll save rather. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in this stream. This has been a really, really good one. I still have to do Lair of the Shadow Broker and Arrival. Those will probably take up 2 more streams. Unless I can find a day where I can do them both, because I know Arrival's not that long, comparatively. But yeah. I beat base Mass Effect 2! Hooray! And like I said last time I played this, I'm gonna stream some shorter games after I finish this and FF16. Streaming 2 very long RPGs at the same time was a mistake. But how much do you actually know about 3? I know the premise. I know what happens at the beginning. I know about the child. I know about the ending. I know about most of what happens on Tuchanka. I know about Kai Leng. That's most of what I know about Mass Effect 3. I know broad plot stuff, but like there's some nitty-gritty that I don't know yet. And I know that they keep reusing that one piano riff, like da 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 da, because sad music. I'm preemptively really sick of that piano riff. It's a decent piano riff, but I have been hearing it non-stop for the past 12 years. And it's so connected to so much silly shit that I know of. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's been wild. Bye.